This video is for German nationals that are interested in moving to the US, principally on the E-2 investor visa. Visa franchise is a business that's been around for nearly 7 years that I co-founded with my brother and business partner, Jack Findaro. And we've noticed a big uptick in German nationals. We've helped about 450 clients from all over the world, 60 different nationalities, find and analyze businesses for their E-2 investor visa. And now we're seeing a big wave of Germans that are looking to move to the United States. The E-2 visa with Germany has been around for quite some time, and every year there's thousands of Germans that are moving to the United States as investors in businesses or managers at large German multinationals like Siemens. So with the E-2 visa, we're going to focus today on the investor visa path for those German entrepreneurs that are interested in moving to the United States. How we see it at Visa franchise, you have two different options. You can either invest 80, 100 to all the way up to $300,000 or more, run the business day to day, 40, 50 hours a week, employ a couple of Americans and get the E-2 visa that way. It can be in a franchise business, you can buy a business, or you can do a startup. Why I like franchising? We have the data. We can compare the metrics. You can invest in 3 months. We had a German client that was approved with his E-2 visa in Frankfurt 2 days ago who engaged us in May, and fast forward 2 months, he invested. Due to COVID, there was a long time to get the E-2 visa, 3 or 4 months. It should be more like a month or two, but you get it. With the data that's in a franchise, you can make decisions pretty fast. For buying an existing business, expect to take 1 to 2 years, because you're going to do due diligence on the business and there's going to be issues. Maybe it's taxes that they owe. Maybe they're paying employees cash and you don't want to inherit a type of business that's not fully above board. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to inherit an issue. There could be other issues with the seller and non-competes. So buying an existing business does take a lot more time. And every time you evaluate an existing business to buy for your E-2 visa, you're going to have to pay an accountant $2,000 to $3,000. So you might do that 4 or 5 times before you find that right business. And each due diligence period is going to be anywhere from 20 to 60 days collecting the information you need to finalize the purchase of that existing business. So if you're already living in the United States and you have 1 to 2 years and you're looking to change visas, it's a more viable option. But if you're looking to move here within the next year and have an actual E-2 visa in your German passport, and your family has the E-2 visa, and then your family also has the E-2 visa, and spouse gets to work right away, which is an awesome benefit to the E-2 visa and a big change, because before you have to get work authorization. So franchise, it's easy way for you to move to the United States. It's much more predictable too when you're going to break even, when you're going to start really taking nice profits out of the business, how long it takes to open the business. And that's a benefit against a startup business, where startups, sky's the limit. You can make a ton of money. You can also go broke pretty fast on the startup, but there's a lot more variables. We've started a few different businesses. One broke even within 3 months. The other one, it took over 2 years. So with a franchise, you have a much more defined range of when you're going to break even and when you're able to really get nice profits from the business. So if you have a great idea, and particularly if you're already doing a lot of business in the United States, definitely consider a startup. But if you're constrained with time and you're more risk adverse, it might be a good idea to do your first business investment in the US as a franchise. And earlier in the video, I mentioned there's Germans that are investing $100K, $120K and working full time in the business. We also have some Germans that are generally in their 40s, 50s, 60s. They've already made it. They have a net worth usually $2 million or above. It could be over $1 million. And they might be able to work remote, or they have other streams of income. So they really want a business in the United States that meets the E-2 visa eligibility requirement, but that they do not need to work full time in the business. So we do have options for those clients, and they're in different fields. It could be in the service industry. It could be a food business, real estate property management, where the franchisor themselves is going to be able to help you with the day-to-day operations and generally provide an operations manager and you'll be able to have full financial control of your business and really have more support from the franchisor so you can dedicate your time to other business activities. So in summary, if you're looking to move to the United States, you're most likely going to get the E-2 visa from Frankfurt. Got to invest at least $100,000 in a business that's going to employ a few Americans. And at Visa Franchise, we have a 100% approval rate for Germans for the E-2 visa. And we're well adapted to support whatever need you have, whether you prioritize a stable business, less risk, high cash flow, if you want a big upside and potential sell of the business later on. We're able to mold our search to what you're looking for the E-2 visa for your family, as well as whatever your business aspirations are. This has been Patrick Findaro, co-founder at Visa Franchise, as well as our data platform, Vetted Biz, and I hope you found this video informative. Thanks.